Good morning, happy Monday. I was a day late on doing my planning this week because I had an all-day girls event yesterday. So I know it's going to be doing this today, and I thought maybe we could take the time to do this together. I was thinking about using these stickers I got from Planner Kate. So I think these are actually technically last year's that I got on sale, but they're kind of back to school themed. I love the apples, the washi apples. Ooh, and I got the football too. So you can see all the numbers are here. Kit 636A0-5. I love the apples, and 3 out of my 4 kids start school this week. So I'm thinking, should I do this or should I save this and have it be more of my September layout? I also got these, which I know are more like summery themed, but they're so cute. I also got one of her just a random monthly kit. There's some cute things in here, but they're monthly obviously. And then I got this one that is a random basic scripts mom. Maybe I'll save the September goodies for September. I'm really excited to use them. I don't know that I'm going to use this because homeschool is not something I ever do. I also don't do daycare. Play date, sure. Symptoms, unclear. Temp check, so these are for like when your kids are sick. Class, maybe I'll give this to the girls. Speech therapy, school day, meds, meet with teacher. Isn't it kind of interesting because these to me, like, okay, I actually kind of feel like I should ask basic scripts mom, but like, don't these seem more, a lot of these seem more teachery, not sure. Okay, I don't know, let me think. I have, although there is quite a bit of these apple-y ones. Sometimes I feel like the hardest part is just getting going. What do we think, guys? School starts Wednesday. That's too big for that. I like these a lot too. They'll save my school ones. I think I might use some of these colored washies and hide some of this stuff. So this I like. So I have the dashboard layout. I think it's just enough for what I use. So for example, you can see this is what my last week looked like. So I decided to do kind of daily stuff, and then I kind of check things off as I go, and then a to-do list, and then kind of what's a bigger plan. This is my cleaning schedule. I have my husband's birthday is tomorrow, so these are kind of like my brainstorm ideas about what to do there. But I like to cover up this. This is not my favorite thing. I don't love a habit tracker because I do a lot of my own habit trackers in different ways. Like I have a protein coffee habit tracker, workout habit tracker, books, my morning routine tracker. What else am I tracking? That might be it. Cleaning schedules. I don't know. And then I have a daily affirmations right in the back. And then I also just added to the back vision board, which was kind of fun. This was a kit I got on Etsy that I just printed on sticker paper and put in here. Then this is going to be some travel stuff. I know I for sure have a girls trip and I have a family trip I want to do, so I'm not sure if I'm going to end up doing 2 of these. I just thought these were really cute full page stickers. So I have a couple more notes pages I'll probably cover up with other things. But anyway, back to this. Trying to think. I don't think honestly I'll use probably any of those. I do like these, all of these a lot. I love the bright colors. Oh gosh. We could flip through this. This is a Misfit bag from Planner Kate, also 7x9 monthly. Maybe something in here will inspire me. Habit tracker. I like this washi on the bottom. Notes, dashboard. See, do any of these scream use me this week? That one's cute. Even though it says December, it doesn't necessarily give super December. I don't know. I'm like, maybe I'm interested in that. August, October. You know, don't you feel like the hardest part sometimes is just getting started? I do like this one a lot, even though it's just plain. I feel like let's use some of these colorful ones. Just they're screaming to me. Okay, I think that'll be our plan. So then what I like to do usually is think like, okay, let's pick a color scheme a little bit, and then I'll try and think of what goes with that color-wise. I'm thinking I really like the bright blue and the bright pink, but we also have yellow. That's good enough. We'll just put these two to the side. So, like I said, I really don't love a habit tracker. Are these the only ones that look like this that I got? Yeah, the rest are all... These will be cute. I think I'll use these next week when everyone's fully back in school. Okay. Doing a lot of talking to myself. These are so cute. These are so cute. Okay, so what I think is, I know for sure I want to cover up this area. So one of these would possibly go there. Let's just give it a shot. It definitely would fit. Sometimes I white out things, but I'm just really not in the mood. That looks cute. It basically covers, right? Okay, so that I like. And then maybe I'll use these washies. I think maybe I'll cover this notes section. Oh, it's maybe too long. Let's find out. Ooh, perfect. Cute. And I'll use this one. I've had zero coffee. I'm just a wreck. I had planned on doing this girls' night out, and it was... Do I want to cover this? It was so fun. Kind of want to cover the August. We had so much fun, but it was like an all-day event. We went to the pool during the day, just me and my two great girlfriends, and then we went out, and there were espresso martinis involved, so that was on Saturday. So I had kind of planned ahead to like do everything in advance for Sunday, and then I just did not have any, I mean, let's be real honest, I was hungover. So there you have it. Yesterday was really planned on being like, I put it in the planner as like you're going to do nothing all day today. Okay, so that's all cute. So if you can see this, it was Planner Kate MK637 DD1, the EC Daily. I don't know if she'll still have these, because these were truly like a, you know, end of year. Like these were from last year, I think, so she was doing new ones. Okay, so this is cute. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So here I'll do like my cleaning schedule for the week. This part I'll maybe leave, and then this part I like to kind of bullet, like what do I have going on each day. So we could start there. I love these dot markers. They're so much easier and cheaper than stickers. Okay, this is Shuttle Art. These are from Amazon. Dual tip dot markers. I like these a lot. Okay, so that's cool. This can be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday cleaning schedule. These could be like my top to-dos. I'll leave that. Oh, I have a insert in here. So it's kind of right where I need to be putting these dots. See if that helps at all. So these, like I lay out everything week for the day to day, week to week, and then these will be like my top, like check these out kind of as you go things. This I feel like I use more decoratively. I would maybe cover this. And then this might be like things that happen to come up or brainstorming things. I don't know, TBD. This is only my second week doing this layout because I just had gotten the planner this week. So far, cute. So then, I'll pull up my weekly schedule for the family on the iPad. And then I'll just start adding my schedule in. So I also do so I'll have my schedule, like I'll have my electronic schedule that we add things as we go up here to kind of visually look at. Okay, and then I use the same marker. So I could put stickers, sometimes I do, or I could just handwrite this. I'm gonna put today. Ooh, my handwriting is not good. I have Wednesday. Everybody's got, you know, back to school checkups and all of that happening this week. I think I'll do in blue. My husband works a random work schedule because he works 12s. He's a nurse at the hospital, and then he works every third weekend. So this is his weekend, but like he's off all week, which is nice. Saturday, we have a birthday. So I do want to do some type of sticker for that. If I can figure out where I put those. Let's see. Oh. These are the ones that come with your planner at the back of the planner, so the colors coordinate. So these are cute. So the party's this day, his actual birthday is this day. What should we do for Mr. Miles, man? Do I have a blue that kind of matches? No. I want to do, let's see. I could do the pink. Well, I have a birthday this day too. So here's maybe what I'll do. I have my husband's birthday is this day. Semi-straight. And then I have my little Miles man. I have two different colored green. I'm gonna put him there. Even though his birthday is this day, this is when the party is. Alright. I'm thinking and like trying to do this at the same time on zero caffeine. I think maybe over here. I'll just put a side note to myself here that my coworker is on vacation. She's not coming back until 9/8, wedding and honeymoon. I also need to send her a card for her wedding. I also have a friend who just got bad health news that I want to send a card to. I know I have a loan payment coming up this week that is new. Like we did a home equity thing. And I have to contact my college to get a duplicate, like printed out, what do you call it? My brain. I need like the thing I want to frame, my degree basically. God knows what happened to it in this house. So that's on there. I know that Gracie needs labs done at this appointment. Fun fact. I'm going to also put that there. And then I have to get in touch with our support plan person. Our oldest daughter has special needs, and so we have some questions for her. And those are things I can just think of off the top of my head. I'm looking at this. That was yesterday. What is this? Okay. Oh, I have a doctor's appointment on Thursday. I better make that bigger or I'll never remember it. I mean, I guess that's not true. I will remember it. Because they send you an alert, thankfully. Okay, I have some other stickers. I know this is actually for teachers, but I kind of like using these stickers. So what color should we use? Pink, and then maybe write it in the black. Guess I could do the blue. For me, this is super important. I have a doctor's appointment. It's at 8:30 in the morning, which is virtual, but still. Oh, shoot, I hope I didn't break that. RA doc, 8:30 to 9:30. Mucho important. Because moms, you have to take care of yourselves as well. Okay. I don't want to rip this to-do list off of the back of here. Perfect. Okay, so that's kind of a rough start of how I just set up in the most basic way. And so that's all the stuff. Oh, and of course my kids. On Wednesday, my girls start school, so we should make that a cute day. Let's see what they've got in here. Oh, I do love the little apples, so maybe I'll just do that. I'm excited for the kids to get back to school. I love when they're here, but they also have to go. Okay, so let's do a cute pink apple. Should I do this pink or this pink? Maybe I'll do this pink since I used that color pink for my doctor appointment. You know what I do need is to get a scissors down here, or tweezers, excuse me, down here. I haven't, like I normally just use my fingers, but these Erin Condren stickers are kind of hard to get off. Okay, Wednesday, yay, this is so exciting. Back to school. I wish I had a little thing in here that said like first day. They do not have such a thing. Let me just check this one. I might have one somewhere in my fast. This is the monthly stickers that I got to go along with this, so they coordinate with each month. I was just gonna see if maybe September had a back to school. Ooh, it's purple though. Also, that makes no sense. Okay, that's okay. Obviously, anyone who does any kind of planning, you know, you have like a plethora of stickers. Oh, I hear people starting to get up and move around upstairs. I might have to head up there and take a break from this. These are just off of Amazon. It does not appear that I'm gonna have a back to school. One. Sorry, this is probably so fun for everyone just to sit and look at it. Nothing of any help whatsoever here. Anything here? That would be cute? Not really. Or here? No. Okay. I do have some other ones. Maybe I'll look through and see. I don't know. I think I'll just write it because I want to get going with my life. Okay. My little guy won't go back for a week. Okay, that's cute. Alrighty. That looks good. So then I usually will write my cleaning schedule here. So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I have them here. So Monday I like to do the towels, the bathrooms, and Gracie's bedroom. Tuesday, my room and the closet. Wednesday, I do a deep clean of my kitchen and restock the snacks. Thursday, this is, if you have a lot of kids, you'll get this. It's living room, but I always write sweep under couch. And everyone has a basket. They need to empty their baskets. And then Friday is really easy, Friday floors, which sounds easy, except in order for me to get the floors done, we basically have to clean the whole house. That way it sets me up so that I can do my Saturday farmer's market, meal prep, groceries, clean everything, etc. And then Sunday is kind of more of a chill day. So I try to be kind of productive minimally throughout the week to like hit the main areas so that I can then on my weekend really focus on like what's happening in the next week. So it's kind of plain so far. So I have to think of what more I would like to do here. But I also have to go deal with some children who I hear waking up and moving around. So a little break for me, but I'll be right back for you. Okay, I'm back. I decided to add one sticker here, just kind of a quote. I wrote August here, I wrote clean here. I think what I'm gonna also do is, if this will fit down here now, I have Gracie's birthday coming up and I'd like to get like kind of brainstorming on that. So this will be my kind of brainstorming box for that. So I can at least like start thinking about that. I want to do something cute here, but I'm just at a little bit of a loss right now. So this area, like I said, I'm thinking I'll use it for like looking forward of like what's gonna be happening next. So that's our next big thing. I like these so much too. These are all very cute little washes. I don't know what to do with this priorities box this week. So maybe I'll just save all these. What is this one even supposed to be? I think it's like, it's unclear. Is it supposed to be a campfire? Honestly, I can't see straight. What do we think I could put here? I'll leave it for now. Maybe it'll come to me as the week goes by. So this is another, like, I'll use this as a running checklist. Like, I'll write probably at the top Monday and then all the things I have to do. And it'll start with like daily stuff, and then it'll have like things bigger in the week that I want to do, and then it'll just kind of roll over day to day to day. This is a cute little like insert or add-on. This is my meal plan. I put it at the back of the week that I'm currently on, so it's still dated for last week. I have a tissue down here. Hold. Okay, I like that this is wet erase. So once you write it, it stays on. And I usually, what I'll do, honestly, I have kind of like a base plan, or I'll just take out a plain sheet of white paper and kind of think like, what do I have? What's going on this week? What do I want to use up? Whatever. And then I usually have like Sunday supper, Monday pasta, Tuesday Tex-Mex, Wednesday leftovers, Thursdays usually some type of like a sandwich night, like a hot panini or something like that. And then Friday's usually breakfast. And so it's just kind of, and then Saturdays usually, I call it Saturday snacks, so that I can get through my freezer stock. So in the last couple of weeks, these are ones I've added to the freezer. I didn't add anything to the freezer this week, because like I said, I kind of had a lower key plan of, that wasn't too ambitious over the weekend because I knew that I was going to be gone, and kind of a waste of space on Sunday after a girls' night. So I usually do pasta on Mondays, but we're having homemade carbonara tomorrow instead, because it's my husband's birthday, so things kind of shifted. So we'll do chicken pot pie tonight, random, because I had the rotisserie chicken, we need to eat it. Carbonara will be that day. Wednesday will still be leftovers. Thursday will be panini or sandwiches. Panini Sammy's. And I have them pre-made already, bagged up in the fridge. Friday will be breakfast. We'll have either these leftover sandwiches, add eggs, or we'll have cinnamon French toast with bacon and eggs, depending on like what's happening here. Saturday snacks. And we're gonna be on because we have a birthday party that day. And then Sunday is Sunday supper, and I don't know what it'll be yet. I usually figure that out when I'm doing my grocery meal planning this day. So I have yogurt and granola. I have frosting and cookies. Meat and cheese trays that I already prepped up. I bought a whole watermelon and cut that up. I have quesadillas in there and Sammy's in there that I prepped and made already. So we're good to go there. So the only day I'm making a big dinner this week is here. I try to have everything kind of prepped and ready to go so that I'm not actually having to do a lot the day of, if at all possible. So this, I kind of like this. It's a really easy, like, erase this. It doesn't take up a lot of space in my planner. That type of thing. So that's my easy meal prep. I feel like it's helpful for me to have that thought of like, I do the same kind of concept every week and then just like shift it as needed. So that's kind of it. So that's kind of the basics. And then I'll cross things out as I do it. I'll add it, I'll shuffle it around, things like that. But yeah, overall, these are very cute stickers. I like them. And then I'll come back to this kind of each day and think like, ooh, I had an idea for her birthday. Ooh, I'm going to get this. Ooh, this, whatever. And that's kind of my basic weekly August 25th.